what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel and welcome to Connecticut. Good old New England. We are doing some smallmouth and some largemouth fishing. We caught one big bonus largemouth today. But in today's video, I really want to hone in and focus on my power system. And, you know, we've done a lot of videos over the last many years about the battery system that I have in my bass boats. This year, I feel like I've got the most dialed system. I'll show you real quick what we've got in the back here. We've got 4 batteries overall. We've got a 235 amp hour 12 volt battery, the ProGuide Alpha Line series. And then we've got 2 other Alpha Line series. These are 36 volt batteries that have 60 amp hours each, and they're in parallel. And then we've got an AGM 100 amp hour that's just kind of sitting there. And we'll talk about that in a little bit here. That's just a backup 12 volt battery, just in case. And then we got the charger back there that charges both the 12 and 36 volt systems and can charge, different chemistries as well. But really, this video, I want to focus on the 12 volt side of this system. This 235 amp hour Alpha Line is the only battery running the engine, cranking the mercury, running the power poles, the live well pumps, the lights, the electronics, everything but that trolling motor on the front is run off of that 235, and I have been super happy with it. But what I want to talk about today is 3 different reasons you might want to make the switch to a lithium battery for your cranking and house system. So let's go ahead and dive into that. All right, so the very first reason I switched over to lithium is I started out using lithium batteries for strictly my trolling motor setup. I started out with 3 12 volt batteries in series to complete a 36 volt system, and immediately realized that that was the deal for trolling motors because of the flat power curve. Lithium has nearly a flat power curve, which means I guess the best way to kind of describe this is if you guys have been out on the water all day long on your trolling motor in the beginning of the day after it's freshly charged, you unplug it in the morning, you get out on the lake, and it's just full of piss and vinegar. It's ready to go. It can tear through any grass flat, hold in any current. But by the end of the day, it starts lagging behind. You all of a sudden, at 3 o'clock, you can't go through that same grass flat that you were, just bombing through in the beginning, or you can't hold in the current or the wind that you were early in the day, and that's because a AGM or a lead acid battery tends to have that drop off. So once you get towards the end of the battery capacity of the day, it really starts showing its age. It really starts kind of winding down, and so you don't have the available power at all. You may still have some capacity left on that battery, but it's not showing the same level of power reaching your whatever you're using, especially the trolling motor. And so that was kind of a frustrating thing for me for years. But as soon as I made the switch over to lithium batteries, I realized that flat power curve gives me the same power that I had at the beginning of the day when it was freshly charged, when it was at 100%. At the end of the day. So even though I might be at like 50% or 30% left on lithium batteries, like these 36 volt Alpha Lines, they're still giving me the same exact level of power to the trolling motor. And that's why I love 12 volt for my cranking and house setup too, is because you have that flat power curve. We've all had this situation where we go to crank the engine after fishing in this one spot for a long time. The engine hasn't turned on for hours, and then you go to turn it on and the engine is having a hard time trying to turn on. The electronics might blink or even completely turn off, and you might be able to turn on your engine. Once you turn on your engine, the alternator will kind of charge it a little bit, but that's what happens with AGM and lead acid, but lithium, you don't have that issue. You may only have 20% capacity left on your battery, but you're still going to get the same amount of juice, which means that it's not going to struggle to turn over as far as the engine, and your electronics are going to have the same image quality that you would expect all day long. And that's really important with something like live scope. Live scope is something that you really want a very clean image, and having a consistent power in the, you know, the 13.5 volt range is super important. And so lithium maintains that high voltage even at the end of its state of charge. So that is one reason why I like using lithium for my cranking and house batteries. So the second reason that I made the switch to lithium is really the amount of power, how energy dense lithium can be. So for instance, this battery right here, the 235 amp hour Alpha Line battery from ProGuide, this is the most energy dense lithium battery on the market that is a Group 31 footprint. It's a little bit taller than a traditional battery, a Group 31 battery like these. It's a little bit taller. It's about an inch taller, but it still has the same footprint. So you can still use the same trays that you normally would, but you've got 235 amp hours. And to put that in perspective, I used to run 2 of these 100 amp hour AGMs in parallel to crank my engine and power my electronics. And this battery does the same exact thing, flat power curve, has a ton of features which we're getting into next, and it does it with 35 extra additional amp hours. So the amount of power that you can pack into a lithium battery is far superior. The third reason I love lithium batteries for my cranking and house setup is the amount of features that are getting packed into the lithium batteries nowadays. I think it's pretty fair to say that ProGuide has kind of a leg up on everybody else as far as the amount of features that they've packed into the Alpha Line here. This 235, it's got a lot of different things. You can see it's got tri-terminals, so I can actually spread out the leads across different terminals on the battery, so it's nice and clean and easy to kind of locate different leads or remove them, whatever you need to do. You know, it just makes everything nice and clean. So that's really nice. It's actually got a internal heating element while charging. So if you're living in a really cold location, or it's just a cold time of year, it'll actually heat while charging, so you're not damaging your battery during those cold charge periods. And then you've also got a ton of connectivity with this battery. You've got the push button where you can just check the state of charge right here, which it's actually still pretty high. It's got full bars, which is nice. So you can check the state of charge pressing that button. We've got the NEMA network hooked up, so you've got that port that you can hook up to, so you can check out all of the data. This is pretty cool. On the Garmin here, you can see 76% of battery life left. We've got, you know, probably just over 11 amps getting drawn with everything on. 15.5 hours remaining at that amp draw. And then we've got the health 100%. So you can connect these batteries to your Garmin units, your Lowrance units, your Humminbirds, and be able to monitor the state of charge and all that data that you want to know. It just gives you a good insight as to what's going on with your power system. Before, all you had was really just, you know, voltage, you know, which doesn't tell you the entire story of what's going on with your batteries. You know, you might have good voltage, but when you go to put a load on that battery, it might not be able to handle it. So being able to see all of that data on your screen is really cool. And then you've got the, I've moved my phone here, and then you've got the app. So you've got Bluetooth connection, so you can see, you know, exactly what's going on. So as you know, we've got 76%. We saw that on the Garmin, but you can also see it on your phone when you're at home and you don't have your electronics on. So that's really nice to be able to keep up with all those different things. We're about to get swamped here. That is honestly one of the coolest things that I just can't believe I lived without, you know, in the past, is being able to see exactly what's going on with the state of charge and the health of the batteries at any point in time, you know. So that is really cool. And then finally, you know, one of the biggest challenges I've had, and one of the things that kept me from switching over to lithium, was the fact that when a battery goes into hibernation mode, like a lithium battery, you have to take off all the leads and all that and jump start it. Now, I've had people tell me you don't have to take off the leads, but I've also had people tell me you have to take off the leads. It probably depends on what's attached to it, you know. That was mostly had to do with the trolling motor setup. You know, if I needed to jump one of those batteries, you need to take the leads off. But anyways, with this battery right here specifically, all you really need is to press this button for 3 seconds, and this is the Pro Boost button. This battery will reserve just enough power to restart itself using this battery. So you don't have to disconnect any leads and jump the battery using like a jumper box or jumper cables anymore to get it started. I've actually had to use that multiple times. I had a fuse go out on one of my chargers earlier this year, and ended up, you know, not knowing about it. Fished for 3 days off of that one battery, and then finally it went bad, or you know, it ran out of juice, and I was fishing a small little derby, and 4 or 5 times that day I had to use that Pro Boost button, and every single time it brought me back to life so I could turn the engine on. It worked like a dream. And another thing about these lithium batteries is they're really, really smart. They've got a great battery management system in them. And I'm not just talking about ProGuide. You know, a lot of these features that I'm talking about are ProGuide specific, but you know, most lithium batteries nowadays have battery management systems, which means that a lot of engine companies like Mercury, as long as a lithium battery has a battery management system that prohibits a surge of power to potentially damage the electrical components and the computer of your engine, you should be able to use that battery and not void the warranty. I'm not sure about other brands other than Mercury, but that is Mercury's official you know, stance on lithium, is it has to have a battery management system, which, you know, lithium batteries like the Alpha line have that feature. So feature rich is something that you just never really got with other batteries in the AGM and lead acid space. So anyways, guys, I've actually got a link. If you guys are interested in these batteries specifically, I've got a link for ProGuide that offers 10% off. So I'll put the details of that down below. Overall, man, I am so impressed by my overall system, but I can't believe that I didn't make the switch to lithium for my cranking and house setup earlier. And honestly, guys, I don't even know any negatives anymore to having a lithium battery for your 12-volt system. I think it is just the way to go. If you're using your boat a lot, maybe you're a tournament angler, money's on the line, I really think that lithium is just worth the money. And usually, if you put it on a you know, a cost per year, you know, these batteries are warranted, many of them for 8 or 10 years, and so you can spread out that initial big sticker price across 10 years instead of having to replace, you know, AGMs every year or every other year or something like that. So ultimately, I think that people that are using their boat on a regular basis, it's actually cost effective if you really, really look at it. So anyways, guys, that is that for my 12-volt system and the reasons why I like lithium batteries for it. If you have any questions, let me know. If you have any comments, let me know. Drop a comment below. Thank you guys for watching. Check out that code that gets you 10% off of ProGuide batteries and chargers. And I'm going to see you out on the water. Trust the process.